Hello, everybody. My name is LukeTheAnimator, and welcome back to another Sky Factory with the man of many hats, Devin Hat.
The man of many hats! You're on fire!
Yes, I am.
We're on fire!
We are. And you know what's happening today? We are wearing a theme on our heads today, it seems.
Oh, we sure are.
A very
Plants!
planty. Yes. And you know what that means? We're getting started in magical crops.
crop!
Let's
Yeah!
Let's get this bread, or rather, let's get these diamonds. I don't know. That's what the people
Yes.
on Twitter are saying nowadays. Let's get this bread. What is this like?
Bread?
I don't understand it. It's new age code. They're speaking in terms that I don't.
It's new age lingo.
Yeah. These kids
Alright, so,
nowadays.
Yeah, magical crops is a really great mod. I can't say enough about it. It's just super awesome. It lets make like a crap ton of crap all over the place. So I think the goal by the end of this episode is to have some yellorium
Yes.
going through our magical crop system.
Now, to catch you guys
So-
up, this big reactor here, this is what we've been using to power up our ME system. In case you've missed any episodes, if you haven't, great. Ding the bell or you're a dingus. That's
Ding the bell!
that is an unrelated point. You guys know that we've been using this big reactor, and we've been powering it up with yellorium. And we even have, like, backup ingots just in case one of us accidentally leaves it up overnight. However, we wanted to get into magical crops because it would be a great way for us to get large quantities, because currently the amount that we're getting from these alloy smelters is not enough to support our current energy needs.
Right.
Matter of fact, our energy buffers are looking pretty good. The heat's kind of I just realized that the
Yeah, we'll
Core
whenever
fuel
we
stats
get
is
Gelid
100.
Cryothium. What?
the core fuel status is at 100, but 0.5 depleted. I don't know, like, what those
Oh,
mean.
yeah, the core fuel stats, that's how much fuel is in the reactors. So we have it so to where it automatically exports and it makes this cyanite stuff, which will come in handy later.
Kinda looks
But
like
for
me,
right
so
now,
the
it's
way
useless.
textured.
Yeah, so for right now, it's useless, so we're just going to dump it into the computer. Anyway, as I was saying, our goal should definitely be to make yellorium seeds. So, if you open up NEI and you type in yellorium, you'll notice that there's yellorite seeds, or type in yellorite, you'll notice that there's yellorite seeds from magical crops. If you look up the recipe for that, it takes Minicio seeds and Imperio essence with yellorium ingots. Now you might be saying, gee, Devin, how do you get all of this fancy stuff? All this fancy schmancy stuff? Well, I have a little secret for you. It's called the infusion stones.
Infusion stones. I was wondering when we would get into that.
Yes, and you can make an infusion with pretty much
Oh, right.
any higher tier valuable item. So you can either use a block of gold or a diamond or an emerald and surround it with Minicio, and it will give you an infusion stone. So go ahead and craft one of those, would you?
To kind of catch you guys up. These infusion stones go up in tiers, so to speak. You know, you start out with Minicio to Accio, and then Accio to Crucio, Crucio to Imperio, Imperio to Zavicio, and Master Infusion is the last one, which is Infinite.
Yes.
Or Infinite. I guess is-
Infinite.
Infinite is better to say. I guess. Okay.
It is.
Infusion. And
So
I see.
we're gonna have to start out with just a weakened fusion stone, and we're gonna have to go through magical crops to work ourselves up to the master infusion stones. See, this version of magical crops is a whole lot better because, in order to get the second infusion stone, you have to have like nature essences, and in order to get the third one, you have to get like valuable essence bits, and then the fourth one you have to get like unstable ingots and a nether star, and then the master infusion one is like a combination of really hard to get things. So this version of magical crops is pretty well balanced. But
have you already?
For right now,
have you already grabbed it? But you already did.
Yeah, for right now, the weak infusion stone is more than sufficient. Actually, it's not more than sufficient. It's barely sufficient.
Eat your own words, Devin.
It's barely sufficient to get us along. So basically, in order to make the dust that we need, the Imperial Essence, we're going to have to... Oh, geez. We're going to have to craft... It's 4 Minicio Essence for 1 Accio Essence, 4 Accio Essence for 1 Crucio Essence, and 4 Crucio Essence for 1 Imperio Essence. So what is that? That would be 4 to the power of 4, which is 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64, times 4 is 256, times 4, which is 1028. Did I get that right?
That sounds right. Let me just do a quick checkerino.
So I think that we have enough Minicio, definitely, to just go ahead and craft up everything that we need.
Yeah, 1024, you were right. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, awesome. I love math. It's the best. It never betrays me.
It betrays me. I don't get what you're talking about. It's dumb. Stupid. I'm kidding. This is pretty crazy, though. So I'm wondering, do you want me to be over here with one recipe and then you over there with the other?
Yeah, that could work.
I would have to look up infusion in the MEI if you were to put it in there.
Oh,
what's the matter?
I already ran into a roadblock.
Oh.
I have to have a regular infusion stone in order to craft the next tier of essence. Right,
and we need... Oh, dear lord. We need any of these essences on here surrounding the weak infusion stone. Nah, that's great.
It's okay. I crafted 3 weak infusion stones, and I craft probably the necessary amount of Accio essences in order to go up to the next level whenever that happens. Now I just need some seats.
Alright, so Devin, I've got something pretty awesome to show you that I didn't even realize until earlier.
Yes?
So, what I want to show you is I want you to look inside the terminal. You see on the 3rd tab, we have an achievement book, right? It's not really belonging to anyone, mostly because I had 2. But what we do is we take one of these and we put it in the crafting terminal. Underneath it, we fill it up with 6 planks and we get an achievement stand. Now, what this does, I want you to come over here to our living room. When I place
Put it next to this desk.
When I place it down, what we do is we go up next to it and right-click it, and we don't have to have we don't have to have separate achievement books anymore. We can just fill it in at the same time live, just from this one.
Nice.
So that makes this
you
much
know
easier.
what I can see from this? use a sprinkler to water a farm does not work on magical crops. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, shoot. And we'd been planning that it was going to work.
Whatever. We'll just leave it. I don't care.
Right. Well, I guess what we could do is we'd use that as just a regular planter box or something.
Yeah. So, Luke, you know I have a job, right?
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah.
Anyways. What was your point?
I know. I would like to just play Minecraft all the time, too. So...
Gotta go soon.
No.
Okay.
No. What? No, I work in the daytime during the weekdays, so I'm free on the weekends.
Well, no, I mean...
It's fine.
I'm just... Okay.
So, I have a funny story, actually, and I want to share it with you. So, I work at the construction business there in Salem. Not gonna say any names or anything.
Right.
But,
Ow,
and
ow, ow, ow.
one of my... Yeah, be careful of those. One of my jobs is that I have to take phone calls from customers, and I have to enter their information into the computer and set them up for appointments for inspections and whatnot. Right?
Right.
Follow me so far?
I'm with you, Chief.
Awesome. So, whenever we ask people for their information, I of course have to get their name, I have to get their spouse's name, and I have to set them up with an appointment for a time that both the spouse and the person who called in will be there for the inspection, because and there's a legitimate reason as to why we need two of them there. It's because the inspector, we want to have both parties present whenever the inspector goes over the results of the inspection with the customers. And it seems reasonable, you know.
It makes sense. That way, there's no disputes, and in case something comes up, both of them will have heard what the inspector has to say about the inspection.
Yeah, that way they're both getting the same information. There's no like miscommunication or anything. So,
Gotcha.
Let's do a little bit of role play.
Okay.
All right. I'll be me, okay, and you will be a person who needs a roof inspection done, and your significant other cannot be around on the date your other person cannot be around on the date of inspection, okay?
Okay.
And go. Okay, so you're calling me now.
Ring.
Hello, thank you for calling Johnson & Johnson Construction. My name's Devin. How can I help you today?
Hi. I've got insert random problem with my roof here, and I need an inspection. Can you send someone over and check it out?
Absolutely. I just need to get a few bits of information from you. Namely, can I have your first and last name, please?
First name Luke, last name Hill.
Alrighty. And wife's name, please.
First name Jennifer, last name Hill.
All right, thank you very much. And this is going to be a residential or a commercial property?
Residential.
Residential?
I seem pretty confident. I'm not... Yeah.
Alrighty, let me just pull up my calendar here and see when the next available appointment that we have. I'm looking on the calendar, and it seems like I have an appointment, or I have an opening in my calendar with Russell Sanderson on March 5th, 2019. Would you be able to make that? Is that going to be an okay date with you?
Yeah, I'll be free.
Awesome. Now, you and Jennifer, do you guys work days or nights most?
I work days, she works nights. We're kind of on separate schedules.
Oh, I see. I see.
Like two
Well,
ships passing in
if
the night, so to speak. It's a sad story.
yeah, if I were to schedule the inspection for 1 p.m., do you think you would both be able to be there?
That'll be just about the time that she's heading off to work, I think.
Okay. Usually it would look like I have to schedule for just a time for one of you to be there. We kind of like both parties to be there so that we get the same information, but no worries. I'll just schedule. I'll put it on the schedule for only one party to be available. But you will be available at 1 p.m., correct?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. Awesome. Alrighty. Russell Sanderson will see you on March 5th at 1 p.m. Thank you very much for choosing Johnson & Johnson Construction. You have a wonderful day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
All right. So that was pleasant, wasn't it? That was nice and pleasant.
Yeah, I mean, right, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, there's a few problems that I have with the script overall. Like, first of all, my boss wants me to be very explicit where, like, if it's a man on the phone, ask for the wife's name. If it's a woman on the phone, ask for the husband's name. Okay? Personally, I think that we should say spouse because some people aren't married. Some people are lesbians, okay?
Right.
Some people bend to that conventional thing, right? So that's neither here nor there, but I have to say it anyway, and it works both ways. Well, not today, but a couple days ago, I got a phone call from a woman.
Okay, I'm seeing where this is going.
I went through the same exact series of questions, okay? Same series of questions that I would do for anything. I set up an appointment. I said, hello, my name's Devin. I work for Johnson & Johnson Construction. How can I help you for today? And she's like, well, I need to set up an inspection. I'm like, okay, well, how'd you hear about us? What's your husband's name? And she was kind of like, my husband's name is John. I'm like, okay. Well, it seems that I have an opening available in my calendar for so and such at 3 p.m. Do you think that you and your husband would be able to make that appointment? And she goes, why does my husband need to be there? And I said the same thing. I'm like, well, we generally like to have both parties be at the location so that the inspector can give both individuals the same information. And she goes, actually, you know what? I think you can cancel my appointment because I'm not a dumb woman.
Wow.
And I'm like, whoa.
Wow.
That could not have been further from my intent. My intent could not have possibly have been misconstrued any further.
Right, like what the heck?
She just went from 0 to
60,
flip me out and call me a misogynist in 2.5 seconds.
Right. You didn't even do anything. You were just trying to go about your day, doing your job, doing what you do all the time. And I've always hated it whenever, customers think that they're... I mean, I get it. Sometimes the customer is right. And a lot of those slogans, that companies have, it's always, follow what the customer needs. But sometimes you get that one customer who's just like, I think I just want to be an asshole today and piss off this guy who's clearly done nothing wrong to me, I've never understood that.
Trust me.
Who wakes up in the morning and says, I'm going to make the decision today to go, for instance, I want to go to Kroger and order these things, and I'm going to see if there's something there, and if it's not in stock, I'm going to throw a hissy fit and say that they need to get fired because apparently just because they're on cashier means that they need to stock. It's like... It's ugh. Still.
Trust me, dude. I've been in customer service for like 6 years. I used to work at a gas station. I got promoted. I was the manager of a gas station, and let me tell you, like after that long of working with the public, I hate people. Like, it's bad.
And then whenever they leave, you just want to drink all of the wine that they have, and then just leave.
You want to drink all of the wine.
Oh, well,
Why is the rum gone?
Right? Where's the rum gone? But why is the rum gone? It's crazy. You all come into this Kroger, right? And they're all sitting there. And they're just like, hey, where is this item? Why is the rum gone? And I'm just sitting there like, it's not my fault. I should have stuck it. It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's never Captain Jack Sparrow's. Whoa.
Oh, yes. Perfect.
Yeah. I'm really excited. We've got Yellorium crops growing inside our crop house over here. Greenhouse, I guess.
Yeah.
And we...
also, something about this as well, if I may interject. Whenever these crops grow up, they will always produce at least one of the appropriate essence that they're making, and it takes. Hold on, let me see. Yellorium. It takes 9 Yellorite essence to make 4 Yellorite ore, and 4 ore can be transformed into 8 ingots. So it's almost a 1-to-1 ratio per crop that we have in there. We get a Yellorite ingot. So
well,
almost.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I can safely say I'm excited for all of this. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited too? Let me know. Comments down below. You guys all know that the description holds these great links, you know. You just gotta click them, find out these nice YouTubers. Along those, Devin, the man of many hats, will be involved in that list. So go check him out, show him some love, hit the subscribe button for both of us. Ding that bell or you're a dingus. Y'all know how that works. Awesome links in the description. You want to know how to download that music, hit that free download button. Y'all know how to do this works, and I'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye!
Bye-bye!
Well, anyways, guys, you know what to do. Beat that like button till it's black and blue, subscribe if you're at all new, and ding that bell, or you're a dingus. My name is LukeTheAnimator, and I'll see you in the next one.